taught lane discipline in kick-off and punt. And what we've got here is an example, just one example of a kick-off. This is from the UE game. As we follow this through, okay, it's a kick-off left, and we look at the notes and we say, you can read them here. We start to give UE quite a big hole. We play this through, you can see the N2 gets blocked out, N3 goes in, creates a big hole, and we go. There's a potential hole there for a returner to run through. But what I'm conscious is that sometimes look at a film like this and the angle that we film it from, through no fault of anybody, but the angle that we've got here now, it could be a little bit hard to see what that actually means. I mean, it's all well and good saying, yeah, fine, we need to keep lane discipline, but what is actually happening when that sort of thing occurs? So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look through some NFL games. They've got about 4 different clips from a couple of different games of different returns, punt returns, kick returns, and we're just going to have a look at what happens when lane discipline breaks down. Okay, here we are looking at a Bengals-Broncos game from week 16. What we're going to have, this is from the coach's film from Game Pass. If any of you with Game Pass for the NFL, it's a brilliant way of watching the game because you get a couple of different angles on every play and you start to see exactly what's happening. And what we've got on here, kick return straight up the gut, bounce it to the sideline. This one doesn't go for a score, but we'll see other ones that do. But what I want to look here is how lane discipline can affect. Okay, so we're going to focus on the guy that's circled there as he comes down the field. One of the first things we notice is how wide the two guys either side of him are. We talk about spacing, in our lanes. We look here, we got bunched over here. He's just starting with a bunch of a huge gap in the middle of the field. Okay, straight away from a coach's point of view, that's worrying me. Okay, and then that's effectively what's going to happen. Okay, we've got this one guy in the middle. Okay, he's trying to cover this whole area because of the bunching outside. And what he's going to do is he's going to take an outside there, effectively get in the same lane as this guy. Right? With the down blocks here on this guy, then that just opens up a massive lane straight through the middle. So you can jump to the outside, and there you go, straight through. Okay, they pick up the safeties, and he's off to the races. Like I say, very good pursuit. And they managed to stop that going for a score. Okay, but on that one we've seen how if we move out of the lane, go into somebody else's lane, we open up the hole, allow the returner to go straight through it. Okay, now we're going to switch to Skins versus the Eagles in week 3. Okay, this one will go for a score. I'll just play these ones through. Okay, the main guy we're going to be focusing on is circled there. And again, it's very similar to the Broncos one, if we watch what he does. Okay, he started drifting field now. We can see him bunching here. And we talk about horizontal and vertical spacing, which we're trying to achieve on the kick return side of it. We can see here the distance in depth between our guy that we're focused on and the guy at the inside. Okay, not only does he come in, creating a horizontal space, but he's also got a vertical space as well. And guess where the ball, guess where the returner's going. Okay, and again, just going to focus on, we'll see this again when we see the other shot. These are the two safeties, and that top guy will almost makes the tackle, or he doesn't, he follows it too far in. Okay, you look at the difference in depth between these two safeties here, okay? He's followed it too far in, he's too out of control. And bang, alright, let's just skip it through. Just disappointing Eagles fans. Again, we're going to watch this guy circled, just watch what he does coming down the field. Right, he's effectively going to come in, getting in the same lane as this other guy. He's going to get blocked about here, right? And there's a massive hole straight through the middle. There you go, opens up the hole. Okay, just take this through a little bit more. You see how this hole develops. Guy's got plenty of blockers in front of him. Right, and again, we're highlighting these safeties here. Again, you can see the difference in the depth. There's a 5-yard difference in depth here. It might not sound a lot, but when you've got a return of the speed that they've got just a little bit of difference. He's too far down, he's out of control, the guy's coming through, and as a result, he's not able to make that tackle. There you go, he's missed him. Guy's off to the races, makes the kick and miss, gone, no one catching it, no one catching it. All the way to the house. Okay, no look at the season would be complete unless you looked at Devin Hester's record. Record-setting punt return. Shame he's still not with the Bears, but anyway. Alright, we're looking at here, we're just looking at not so much lane discipline, although we will look at that, but also our scheme where we got the guys coming down as our safety net. You look here, there is nobody behind that line of defenders. Okay? There's a huge empty hole just waiting for him to run into. Okay? Bang, straight through where we've just drawn it up. Kicker stands no chance, although he makes a good effort, and Hester's in. Alright, so we're going to do this. This actually looks like a predetermined block. You look at what the line are doing, looking like they're setting this up. And at this point, it was pretty good lane discipline. Okay, we've got everybody coming down the straight lanes. They pinned him to the sideline. They've got the guys to the right by here that are going to come down and effectively cut off any horizontal run he might do. Obviously, everybody's conscious of his speed. We're just going to focus on this guy here and just look at the angle he takes, though. If you look at his angle, he's coming at it too wide, okay? And he just opens up. I mean, it's not a lot, but he just opens up a little bit of a hole here, which by his angle, you already looking at his body position. It's slightly out of control. Hester sees that, okay? He sees him slightly off balance. He's got the guys that are coming down to cut off anything there. And bang, he's straight through. Now, again, we talk about scheme. This is one reason why we put those safety players back there, okay? Because we're looking at that, and for someone of Hester's quality and speed, we've got the line through where basically all the players are. Yes, we've got this guy here, right? But he's covered up, and bang, there ain't anybody going to stop him from this point. He could have gone either way. On the kicker, decides to go that way, and scores. Okay, just to prove I'm not completely biased, we're going to have a good play by Green Bay. It sometimes happens. Okay, now this one again. The last one is a punt return. So if I play this through. Alright, now we got three guys pretty much in a line here, okay? A return here, three guys pretty much in a line. This play is going to go straight through there. Bang. And to be fair, the kicker makes a good effort here, but he's gone. Anyway, we don't need to see that. Right, this is seeing it from behind as well. You get to see the lanes a little bit better. Okay, I'm just going to, again, we'll concentrate on this guy here. That's where the ball is going to go. It's going to go through that lane there. Right. Now, I just circle this. This tackle has to be made. Alright, it just has to be made. Doesn't, but now he's free. And now he because that tackle there wasn't made, he is now free to look up and see what he wants to do. Now again, look at our guy circled. He is behind here. I don't know, this might be a scheme thing. It might be that he's supposed to be a safety tracking, in which case the difference between him and him is too big. There's just an awfully big hole straight through the middle here, okay? And again, we can see you come across, getting a block here, and we're now seeing what he's seeing. He's seeing an awful big hole. He's seeing the backside of two players. His running backs will tell you, run off the ass of your blocker. Okay, so he knows he's got a clear lane. He's got guys up here who can help him. Bang, straight through. No one but the kicker is going to stop him at this point. Right? And we're through. And we don't need to see him scoring.